In this video, we're going to cover tips on how to catch up in Destiny 2 from any scenario, whether you're just starting up in the game and want to catch up to your friends who are veterans, or if you've been taking a long break from the game and just got back and want to catch up to whatever the current power level is, or if you have one or more characters maxed and want to catch up on the remaining characters that you have. If you're part of that first group who is brand new to this game and needs to catch up to play with their friends, you really only have two options in front of you. Number one is to boost your character using the free character boost, or you can go through all the story campaigns from the Red War campaign all the way up to the current DLC. My advice is to save your boost for characters 2 or 3 and then do the entire experience on your very first character. It's going to mean a lot more, you're probably going to have a lot more fun, and there'll be a sense of ownership over that first character. It's going to actually mean something to you. So if you're brand new, that is your first course of action. Next up, let's get into those who may have taken a long break from the game and are just getting back into things and want to know how to catch up to where the current power levels are. The first thing you should do is assess how far behind you actually are and look at how much work it's going to take you to catch up. If you missed Curse of Osiris, there's not really much you actually have to do. There wasn't a lot of weapons that are like super important that you have to get through quests over there. All you really have to do is like the first, I think, 1 or 2 story missions to unlock Mercury as a patrol zone, and then you're pretty much good to go. However, if you missed Warmind, you got your work cut out for you because you're going to want to get all the best weapons you can out of that DLC, especially if you want to be able to do good DPS in most endgame encounters, because you're going to want to have the Sleeper Simulant, the Whisper of the Worm, and the Escalation Protocol Shotgun, all 3 of which are only available to obtain once you finish the story content, so get through that entire DLC. Once you hit Forsaken and higher, treat those like normal DLCs. Do everything, do every adventure, do all the stuff you can, because you want to hit XP level 50 and 650 power, or whatever the current power level cap is when you're actually watching this. Now, if you're in that last group where you have 1 or more maxed out characters and you want to get your second and or third character up to max, depending on how far back your other characters are, maybe you haven't started them at all, you're going to want to either do your free boost or you're going to want to do all the story content to get your XP level up to 50. Once you're there, the rest is pretty easy. All you have to do is take your max weapons from your first character and dump those on your next character when they're actually able to put them on, and then that's going to jump your level up significantly. Once you finish that, the next step before your milestones, before anything else, is to go into your collections, find a set of armor that you've had since year 1, and I want you to buy that again and again. It's going to drop at your current soft cap, but every time it goes into your inventory, your average soft cap is going to increase because your power will increase as well. You're going to want to continue to do this again and again until you reach your actual absolute soft cap. Beyond that, the only ways you're going to be able to get between there and max is going to be to do endgame content like the raids, to do your milestones each week, and to get prime engrams as well. Hopefully that helps. Take care, and I'll see you next time.